Once again, you're most welcome in our channel. Today, I have prepared this video for the students of class 10th English medium. This is based on exercise 1.1 and question number 20. Yesterday, I have prepared a video in which question number 17 is solved. Okay? Now, question number 18 and 19 are also based on question number 17. So you can solve those questions, means question number 18 and 19 on the basis of question number 17. So today we solve here question number 20. I read it. A mason has to fit a bathroom with square marble tiles of the largest possible size. The size of the bathroom is 14.5 feet by 12.5 feet. What would be the size of tiles in inches? And second term is, how many such tiles are required? Means in this question, two parts are given. Means in first part, the question is asked, what would be the size of tiles in inches? Means you have to give answer in inches. Means the size of tiles in inches. And second part, question is asking here, how many such tiles are required? Means this type of tiles in which number, means how many numbers of tiles are required. So here we study again. A mason has to fit a bathroom with square marble tiles. Means the required tiles size are in square. We have to note it here. We have to note here. First of all, the size of marble is in square. Means length and breadth both are equal in square. Now we solve here, and we have to find the size of tiles in inches. Here size is given in feet. Means it is length, it is breadth. 14.5 feet by 12.5 feet means it is length and it is breadth. So now we have to first of all change feet into inches. Length of bathroom is equal to 14.5 feet. When we multiply it by 12, it will be converted into inches, because 1 feet is equal to 12 inches. Okay? We know that 1 feet is equal to 12 inches. So here length of bathroom is given 14.5 feet. So we have to multiply by 12 to make it inches. Okay? So we have converted it in inches. Now second part is, breadth of bathroom is equal to 12.5 is given. So we have to multiply it by 12, because we have to convert it into inches. As we know that 1 feet is equal to 12 inches, so 12.5 feet is equal to 12.5 feet into 12 is equal to 150 inches. Okay? See here again, the size of the largest possible marble. Means the first term question is asked, what would be the size of tiles in inches. Now our length is in inches, breadth is in inches. So here we have to find what would be the size of the tiles. Means what is the size of the tiles. So we find here the size of the largest possible marble. The size of the largest possible marble tiles is equal to SCF of length and breadth of bathroom. Okay? Means the largest size is the SCF of length and breadth of bathroom. Means we have to find SCF. Here SCF of the 174 means that is length, and 150 that is breadth. Here we have found here Okay, we got here length by Euclid's division algorithm. Okay, now what is Euclid's division algorithm? In earlier videos I have studied, in earlier questions we have solved. Many questions are dependent on Euclid's theorem. So dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder is the Euclid's division algorithm. So we have put the value here. 174 is greater than 150. It means greater number is always dividend. So 174 is dividend and divisor is here 150 because it is the smaller number. 150 is here. Now we solve here. 150 banja 150 and here remainder is 24. Now we can put here divisor is 150, quotient is 1 and remainder is 24. In second step, now the divisor will be dividend, means 150 is dividend and remainder will be divisor because in SCF it is a condition. Divisor in here is 24, dividend is 150. 24 6 are 144 and we find here remainder 6. Now we put value 150 is dividend, 24 is divisor into 6 is quotient and plus remainder will be 6. And third step 24 here is divisor but in next step it will be dividend and always remainder will be divisor. So now we can solve here. Divisor is 6, dividend 24. 6 4 is 24. We get here 0 as remainder. So we can put here 24 is equal to 6 into 4 as quotient here plus 0 is remainder. Now we know that when we get remainder 0, the divisor will be SCF. Divisor is 6, so SCF is 6. Now it is the size of the marble, means required size of square marble. Okay, size of square marble is size of square marbles, square marble tiles. Square marble tiles equal to 6 inches. It is our first question, means first part of the question. For second part we solve here. Now area of bathroom is equal to, we know that length is 174 now inches and breadth is 150 inches. Means length is another value and breadth is another value, means this is rectangular. So we know that the area of rectangle is length into breadth. So here bathroom area of bathroom is equal to length into breadth, means 174 into 150. We got here 26,100 inches square. This is area of bathroom. Now we can get area of a tile, square marble tile, which size is 6 inches. Now we get here area of square marble tile is equal to, because we know that area of square is side square, so we can solve here 6 square means 36 inches square. Now second part of the question is said here, how many such tiles are required? Number of tiles required is equal to area of bathroom upon area of a tile. Now area of bathroom is 26,100 upon area of a tile is equal to 36. Now we can solve here and got here 725. So we can say that the number of required tiles is equal to 725. So two answers are here. The required size of square marble tile is equal to 6 inches and number of required tiles is equal to 725. Now we see our next question, that is question number 21. Okay, let's see question number 21. A bookseller purchased 117 books, out of which 45 books are of mathematics and the remaining 72 books are of physics. Each book has same size. Each book has same size. Mathematics and physics books are to be packed in separate bundles, and each bundle must contain same number of books. Find the least number of bundles which can be made for these 117 books. It means total number of books is given 117 and number of books of mathematics is 45 and 72 books are of physics. Okay, and it is said that each book has same size, means whether the book of mathematics or the book of physics, every one is of same size. Mathematics and physics books are to be packed in separate bundles, and mathematics and physics both are to be packed in separate bundles. Each bundle must contain same number of books, and it is also necessary that each bundle must contain same number of books, means in every bundle number of books are same. Find the least number of bundles which can be made for these 117 books, means we have to find the number of bundles. Okay, see here, given that total number of books is equal to 117, number of books of mathematics is equal to 45 and number of books of physics is equal to 72. So now we have to find SCF, because we have to find here SCF. Here is given that each book has same size and mathematics and physics books are to be packed in separate bundles. Each bundle must contain, here given, must contain same number of books. Same number of books means we have to find SCF, highest common factors of mathematics and physics. So SCF of 72 and 45 by using Euclid's division algorithm. So because we have to apply this formula here, means Euclid's division algorithm. In this exercise we have to apply this formula for getting answer of SCF. What is the formula? Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So 72 is greater than 45. We can write here given 72 is greater than 45. So greater number always dividend. 72 is equal to, and divisor is 45 here because smaller number is divisor 45. We can solve here. 45 1 45 because 72 is less than 90. So here 45 1 45 and we subtract here, we get here remainder 27. It means now we have to put the value here. 72 is dividend, 45 is divisor, into quotient is 1 plus remainder is 27. Now again in the second step by Euclid's theorem, divisor will be dividend, here 45 is dividend and remainder will be divisor. So we solve here. 27 1 27, 15 minus 7 8 and 3 minus 2 1 18. We put here value 27 into 1 plus 18. Okay, now we have to convert divisor into dividend because this is next method, next step. So here 27 is dividend is equal to 18 is remainder. So we solve here. 18 1 18, remainder is 9. Now we get here 27 is equal to 18 into 1 plus 9 because remainder is 9. We put here value. Now 18 again becomes dividend. 18 is equal to 9 into 2 plus 0. We get from here 9 to 18. We get here remainder 0. So we can put here value. 18 is dividend. Remainder 9 was here divisor. So quotient is 2. 9 into 2 plus remainder is 0. It's right. Now in this way we can say when we get remainder 0, the divisor will be SCF. So 9 is here SCF. SCF is equal to 9. Now we have to find here least number of bundles. So the least number of bundles is equal to total number of books upon SCF. Total number of books is 17 given here. 117 is given 117 upon 9. 9 on the 9, 7 into 27, 9 is 27. We get here 13. Means we can say that the required least number of bundles will be 13. It is our answer. In this way, your exercise 1.1 is completed. Thank you, class.